Hello, folks. It's Norm the teacher again. It's time now to cut the threads in the hole of the adapter for my rifle so that I can mount my laser light and, use that laser to rough sight in my scope at different yardages. And so I've got the setup made now. I took out the drill chuck with the Morse taper 2, and I put in the center with the Morse taper 2 to match the Morse taper 2 of the tailstock. And you can see now that I have my tap set up. Now, because it's so important that the center axis of this adapter is in alignment with the center axis of the barrel for an accurate placement of the laser beam, it has to be done this way. You don't want to tap this in a vise where the tap might be slightly angled up this way or slightly angled down this way. You want it to have it where this contact is perpendicular with the surface. Perpendicular meaning a 90-degree angle here. And so that has to be done on a lathe, and the lathe is a perfect tool to do it with. And there's a pilot hole on the end of this tap handle so that the center can go in there, and it works out perfectly. There's a pilot hole there. So what needs to be done now is I need to put a little bit of pressure on the handle here, or turn it, and that puts a little bit of pressure on the tap here, and now I can make a turn. Now that pressure is now starting to cut a thread there. You can see the little chips. Now, since it's gone in a ways this way, that takes off the pressure. I have to put a little more pressure on it. Notice how easily that turned. Okay, now I'm getting resistance, and I turn it again. Now watch the chips come out. Need more chips. I'm cutting threads now. Doesn't help to have my lathe turn like that. Okay, I'll be right back. I got to lock up the lathe. Okay, I locked up the lathe. Now I can turn it, and it won't turn. There, see, it's cutting chips. Now, because I have advanced it some more, it goes in a little deeper each time because it's cutting threads. I have to put a little bit more pressure on here. Okay, and now I cut it again. And I just keep cutting like that. And I keep doing that until I've gone all the way in and have cut the threads as deep as I need to mount this adapter onto the barrel of my rifle. So that's cutting the threads. Now, this is a 1/2 inch by 28 threads per inch tap. And there's a whole lot of information to cover.